Oh.
Oh, she stepped in it.
Ah! It's not gonna work. I like this kind of mustardy olive. Hello and welcome to my dining room transformation. I'm Georgia and I'm apparently adorable. I have never really been a headband girly, but I recently thrifted this and it's very cute. Anyway, this is not the point. We're currently in my dining room and it really needs some love. It's a totally functional but pretty sad space, and my house is just one open plan long room. So when I'm sitting on the couch staring at the fridge like I am most of the time, I can see this in my background. So I really want to just make it a bit more chic. I am a secondhand lover with a kind of designer taste on a very small budget. So you can expect to see lots of thrifting, Facebook marketplacing, upcycling, DIYing, that sort of stuff in this video. So if that's your jam, subscribe. Now let's get you up to speed. The room that we're in now used to be a tiny bathroom when we moved in about a year ago, but we turned behind that wall into a bathroom laundry and knocked out this tiny bathroom and the laundry that was in the living room. So we obviously had to lift all the tiles, and I got some salvage timbers from a scrapyard and got a handyman to put them in as the floor. But I was meant to finish that job. I attached the skirting boards. I never removed the nails. I never sanded and varnished the floor. It's all pretty grim and just looks obviously unfinished. So that is a big priority. One day, hopefully, we will replace the whole floor, but we were out of money by the end of our bathroom renovation. You can watch my bathroom renovation nightmare video if you would like to know more details as to why. But yeah, this will do for now. We're going for progress, not perfection. So let's talk the plan. This is probably the darkest area of our house, so I kind of want to lean into that and make it cozy, but I'm also aware that because it's all open plan, everything's got to tie in together. We've got a little nook to the side there where I want to build in this IKEA unit that we already have, kind of upcycle that into there to look really custom. We've got a set of 8 chairs and a dining table, which are beautiful vintage Australian mid-century furniture. So I want to either reupholster these chairs because the fabric just isn't really me, or could potentially replace them. I'll obviously need to fix the floor and probably put a rug down because we're only going to be able to get it so good. I'd like to replace the pendant. We got that installed last year, but my puppy broke the glass bulb that was meant to screw into it. And some people like the look of exposed light bulbs, but not me. I want to hang some curtains here to make it look really luxe. I really like stainless steel shelves, so if I could make that work, maybe try that. I don't have a set budget except for as close to zero as possible, but I do want to mainly use secondhand stuff unless I can't. Trying to record a video and do this DIY project was clearly above my pay grade because I seem to keep forgetting to turn the audio on. So I'm going to do a voiceover mostly to explain what I'm doing for this first section. Now, I had this genius idea of getting a door installed under our stairs. So we have a walk-in storage area in there, which is amazing. But there's this kind of dead end here that I wanted to build something in with. And I thought, how hard can it be? I got these IKEA lac shelves off Marketplace for, I think I got 3 or 4 for $50. Installed those, just painted everything, and I had some leftover skirting board that I put on the door frame so that it looked like it was, I was trying to make it kind of look a bit invisible, which, you can tell there's a door there, but we can try. I'm going to do that outside. And then it was time to build in the Kallax. Now, you've probably seen these before. It's an IKEA staple. And I have seen so many videos of people building in laminate furniture, and I thought, let's give it a crack. Okay, so I've pulled everything out, but I can't get the unit out any further because I built skirting boards in on that door, not really thinking, well, I don't really need to get it out. Basically, we're just gonna have to work around it. And hopefully not need to use the bathroom too much because that's the bathroom door. So I started trying to build in the frame just in this tiny spot, but false alarm, realized once Jai got home that we could actually just lift up the unit and carry it over the skirting boards. So that was a relief. And I just built a frame from some framing timbers. I'd got these framing pieces cut to size at Bunnings at the cut shop. Since doing this, I've become a little bit less intimidated by power tools, but I definitely was not willing to use the circular saw at this stage. So this is just proof that you could definitely do something like this with only knowing how to use a drill, because I didn't know how to use anything else. I still wouldn't say that I know how to use wood filler. What I do know is you're not meant to use it like this, but I just didn't get the sizes right. I think the wall isn't quite straight, so I don't know, went bananas thinking, that should work, and painted over it afterwards.
Billy, get away. Oh, she stepped in it. No.
My Pinterest board had been full of bright red and pale blue, so I wanted to try that in this space, but it's giving playtime, 5-year-old, not the like elevated chic. I think just both of them are too much in this space. If I was Matilda Goad, this would be perfect. But our house is more chill than that. So I think the blue needs to go. She either needs to take a chill pill or we go like beige, khaki, something. I have this left over from our bathroom. Then I'm like, is that too boring? I asked Jai which of these two colours he preferred and he just said they look the same. So I chose one and we're gonna move on from this and we're gonna come back to this. We'll come back to this. Okay, so today I'm gonna try and tidy up the floorboards and then just put a varnish on it to try and get it to match this. And if it still looks crap, we'll just put a rug down. But I think at least tidying that up would be good. There's also lots of nails around from when we DIY'd attaching skirting boards and things. So I'll need to borrow a reciprocating saw or a multi-tool at some point to get those out because they're a hazard. So my sander and my camera died at the same time the other day, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna put the varnish thing on without sanding it, who cares? And it doesn't look great. Like all of these sort of scratches, this like white stuff probably wouldn't be as bad if I'd sanded it. So I basically immediately jumped on Facebook Marketplace to try and find a rug to cover this space. Couldn't find anything. Ended up finding something that I fell in love with that was on sale, that was new. So I ordered it. It's from Temple & Webster. It's just arrived. I'm going to unpack it and then I'm going to talk about it's basically re-inspired the vision. Yeah, good girl. What do we think, Phil? Do you like it? So it's obviously quite thin. It feels like a blanket, but it's also washable. And I thought that would be good under a dining table. I think we like it. Now, I feel like this rug has really, pardon the pun, grounded the room. And I know what I'm going for now. I've got more clarity on the vibe. It's making me think I'm not so sure that painting the blue and the red was right. But anyway, let's not think about that now. What it has meant is I've decided to replace the chairs. They're really nice, but I don't like the fabric. I was planning to reupholster it anyway, and I am nervous too. But also, I really like the look of semi-mismatched chairs, like having two chairs and a bench or a stool. I'll insert some photos so you know what I mean. I just think it looks very chic and like designy, haphazard. And I also really want to be able to collect more chairs. So I found 4 cute chairs on Marketplace that do also need to be reupholstered or maybe painted. Anyway, I'm feeling good about this rug. Oh, and I also need to remove all the nails from the skirting board still. So I just got these chairs from Facebook Marketplace. I got the 4 of them for $100, and I was really struck by the sort of angular leg of it. However, they're not comfortable. Compared to the ones that we already have, it's not gonna work. 15 minutes after collecting them this morning, and Jai, my partner, sat in them and was like, I put them on Marketplace for $200 and someone's bought them. I'm about to go and deliver them to her. So that gives me another $100 to play with. So now I'm going to go and drop them to her, get some money, and then I'm going to go to IKEA to the as-is section to see what curtains they have, because I feel like that could be the next thing. Normally there's a lot more, but it's been all picked through today. So weird, normally these things are full. So embarrassing. I'm trying to find a quiet place to film, which is impossible on Saturday at IKEA, but I'm in the chair pad section and no one's very interested in it, so it's empty. Curtains. I got quite stressed. There was nothing in the as-is section. Normally it's really full of curtains, I guess because it's a Saturday. So I've gone to the new section and I got a bit stressed. Forgot what my vibe was, got Jai to send me photos, and then I walked around the setups that they have because sometimes I get a bit of inspiration there. This was the first colour that stood out. I like this kind of mustardy olive, but it's sheer. And then I saw this. So I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna get them and then, because I can return them. So I'll get them, try them at home and return them if I don't like them.
It's a bit sticky.
I mean, I don't hate it. Okay, thank you. We're going on another excursion today. I've been sort of playing around with these 2 IKEA curtains all week, and they're just not giving what I want them to. I thought this would be like a cool chartreuse kind of thing, and this would be like a brownie crimson, I don't know. I'm returning them, but I also realized I already have 4 sets of sheer curtains and they were right there in this dining room. Like I've been staring at them. I must have bought them when we moved in and never put them up or something. So I'm actually just gonna use these. This also brings me to how I'm gonna hang them. I feel like I really don't understand curtains at all. Like I know that they can make a big difference to a room, but I don't know how. Hey Billy. Like I don't know what it is about the fabric or the placement or the hanging that makes it look really good. So this is gonna be an experiment for me. I haven't mentioned this before, but my parents recently bought an abandoned hardware store. It's a long story. Like when I mean abandoned, it was fully stocked. Like everything was there, left in 2010. There's been floods in that town since. So we, a few months ago, were there clearing everything out and taking whatever we wanted. So I ended up with a few things, including this curtain pole that's got this like cool thing and heaps of these. Oh, but yeah, the store had actually flooded at one point. So a lot of the things that we salvaged are covered in just like muck. This has like some mold on it. So I'm gonna have to clean those out, maybe sand and refinish them. Hopefully not. Like, but there's a bit of, you can see some kind of mold on that. I also got some fan hooks because that seemed like something I might need to make them kind of pleat in a nice way. I'm not sure if this is the right thing and I'm not sure if 12 is enough. They look quite large compared to ones I've seen videos of, but we're gonna give that a try. If I need to buy more, then I can. And while I was digging these out of the garage, I grabbed some other things that I'd taken from the store that might be useful, including a upholstery, like a staple gun. Again, I don't know how old this is. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be the right one, but I've got it. And I'd also taken like staples and upholstery tacks because, yeah, I'm gonna go way over budget if I get these professionally done. So I'm just gonna give it a try, which brings me to the excursion and all the stops we're going to. So if we have time, it's already past lunchtime. I've got to go and pick up a big artwork that I found on Facebook Marketplace. I've got to go to an op shop that a thrift store that I'm going to stop at because it's on the way to the other places. And I still want to get a bench if I can, maybe see if I could find a pendant light fitting. Right near there is IKEA, so I'm going to return these curtains. Then I'm going to Kogarah, which is a suburb just like a bit south of the city, to find upholstery fabric. I have been battling hard. I've been on Facebook Marketplace every day for like months actually, like before I started filming this video, looking for upholstery fabric. Can't find it. I think I want quite a specific reddy brown, and I was looking at the Remnant Warehouse and they recommended this place called Rainbow Fabric, so I'm gonna go have a look there. The only other thing worth mentioning at this point is I'm having slight regrets on the rug. I do like it, like I really like the design, but I'm just regretting not holding out and waiting to get a vintage good quality rug. I don't know. I think part of it is like the values-based element because I don't want to buy new stuff that I don't need to. And this was a relatively cheap rug. It was like $250, I think. So it wasn't like I was investing in a forever piece necessarily. But I guess that's also kind of what happens when you're trying to furnish a place using secondhand things. You can't always get what you need when you need it. So I'm trying to like steer clear of looking at rugs on Facebook Marketplace in case I find the perfect one and really regret this. Success. I'm quite excited. Obviously, big art is quite expensive, and so I searched rugs, and it's a rug that I'm gonna make a wall hanging out of. It was $60, but she didn't want the coin, so I got it for $55. And we're in a bit of a swanky suburb, so as I'm driving around, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for any like things on the side of the road that I might want, because often they chuck out good stuff. No dice at the op shop. I mean, that one is kind of famously overpriced anyway. It's okay if you find something you really like, but there was nothing that I desperately wanted. No lampshades, no curtains. There was one chair that was kind of cool. And then like I did look at the rugs, and the one that could have maybe worked but I wasn't in love with was $190 anyway, and it was filthy. So yeah, now I'm feeling better about my rug purchase. We're back. Looks like there's some more stuff today. Maybe I could spray paint it. This was here last week. I just think it looks a bit cheap. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at, oh, that feels like grass. Well, that was a success. I've got a boot full of stuff, not all for the dining room, but I got some options to play with. So we're gonna go to the upholstery fabric place for chairs now. I'm feeling good. And the total of everything I just purchased at the as is section was less than the return that I made just before I went. So I'm making money. Warwick is like a fancy brand. I think this might all be dead stock. I cannot believe that shop. That was amazing. I got like 7 samples, I think. So I'll show you soon. girl, Billy. Good girl. Hey Google, play Rosalia on Spotify. Ew. What am I saying? Good morning. Good morning. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to figure out where to put the curtains because the window isn't actually centered to the room, and I was like, do I try and like make it feel like the window centered by doing some like illusion with the curtains? I think I'm just gonna center it to the window because the pendant is already installed, the old one, which as I said, I'm gonna replace, but I don't wanna have to move the fitting. So, gonna put curtains up. I don't know how hard it can be, right? I've just gotta get it level. Spent the morning trying to clean these old, it's still gross, I've gotta wipe that down. These ones had a bit of like, I don't know, I guess they were mold or something on it. So I was using, look, that just came off again. And then once those are up, I'm gonna show you all the goodies that I got yesterday because there are some goodies. But you can, it's just A-roll.
The curtains going all the way down, or?
Yeah, you meant to kiss the floor. Okay, the curtain rods are up, the finials are on, it's not about to fall off the wall. So we love that. And I know I promised to show you the thrift haul of all the goodies I've been collecting, but I think this is actually a really good natural endpoint to part one. And I'm gonna show you the thrift haul at the start of part two. So before we wrap up, I wanna do a quick budget recap and talk about what we need to still tackle in this space. You might remember I have been trying to do this as close to $0 as possible. My biggest expense was the rug, and I do like it. I like it, yeah. So, but that was not close to $0. And it was on sale and it was a good price for what it is and it looks really good, but it wasn't $0, so that's already got us in the red. But then I got those yellow chairs, bought them for $100, sold them for $200, so made a little bit of money back there. And while I did spend a bit of money at IKEA, I ended up returning everything that I bought there in the as-is section when I found the curtains that I'm gonna put up, and I bought them so long ago that I don't even remember paying for them, so girl math, they were free. I've spent about $60 on upholstery. Actually, let me show you the samples. I just spilt water on myself trying to get those samples, and I can't find them. This is what we've gone for. I'm gonna include a photo of the other options. Got dead stock fabric, so it was only $10 a meter. I'm hoping that I can just upholster that myself because I'm assuming upholstery professionally is very expensive. So we'll give that one a crack. And I did buy, it's actually just here, the tapestry for $55 on Marketplace, but it doesn't fit in this room, so I'm gonna use it somewhere else and not include it in the budget for the dining room. So that means that so far we have spent $276.90. Hopefully in part two, I can maybe sell some stuff and make that money back, or just like keep it at $0 for the styling. But that's where we're at on the money front. And then as far as the things that we actually have to get done, it's quite a lot. I have decided to keep the chairs we already have and the dining table, so I need to do that reupholstery job, which does intimidate me a little bit. We've got to get the pendant light replaced. Spoiler alert, that's one of the things that I found on Marketplace. And hi Bill, you wanna come up? Yeah, I got a pretty amazing
marketplace find with the pendant light. So, and then the other big thing is figuring out more storage. We currently have open shelving. It's just a bit messy. We work down here. I want to figure out a better solution. So thank you so much for watching part 1. I normally post videos fortnightly, but I'm going to get the next one up within the next week. So I'll see you then.